Hello Sagittarius and welcome back to the channel. My name is Lori and this is your weekly reading for September 21st through September 27th. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with all of you. So take what serves you and discard the rest. I have went ahead and pulled 5 cards for your reading, and I'll be clarifying those cards as well as pulling a card from the Angel Oracle deck for your overall energy for the reading. And let's dive right in. Okay, you have the 7 of Rods, 3 of Swords, the Hierophant, 10 of Cups, and the 7 of Cups. So what I'm getting is that you are resisting to sharing what is on your heart, what is weighing on your heart. There is resistance. The Hierophant clarifies, or also signifies that once you get off your chest how you feel and share how you feel with yourself or with somebody else, that there's a relief. Okay, there is a sense of, oh my gosh, I wish I would have said this a long time ago, but I've been holding back, but we hold back because we try to, with this 7 of Cups, we try to protect other people's feelings, but the more that we try to protect other people's feelings, it snaps back on us. So, but let's get into clarifying these cards for additional information for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay, clarifying the 7 of Rods. What does Sagittarians need to know about resisting, to share their feelings, okay? You have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, I think like those cards are giving me the same message as, the 7 of Cups. Okay, so the 7 of Cups could be a card of utilizing your resources, utilizing your wisdom, or completely glossing over, okay, to the point of like a fantasy. So then when you have the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Pentacles, so it's actually also reconfirming what I just said about the 7 of Rods and the 3 of Swords. When you don't share how you feel, like you're taking on the burden, okay, and you're doing it all alone, okay, and there is, I think, some resistance that you do not want to share it, how you feel with other people for fear of being judged. And then with the 5 of Pentacles is it's kind of wishing that you would have said something. Like it could be like an afterthought, that you say to yourself, man, I wish I would have said something. I wish I would have said how I felt. But again, I think it's a lot about protecting your own self, but we don't want to, because when we don't share how we feel with other people, 2 things are happening. We harm ourselves and then we harm other people. Okay? We're harming them. We're harming them by keeping them comfortable, especially if it's a situation, where they were having like inappropriate behavior, that something needed to be said, and they would just keep excusing and justifying the behavior. yeah, it's not helpful. Okay, now there is a place for non-reaction and how we react and how we respond. Okay, there's a place for that. But when a situation is maybe happening over and over and over again, okay, and we don't say anything, and then the same thing keeps happening with the people who we are interacting with, then it becomes a very unhealthy and a very toxic relationship. Okay, and we don't want to create. We want to create harmonious relationships. Okay, not perpetuate the toxic behavior. Okay. Let's clarify the Three of Swords for the sign of Sagittarius. You have the Page of Swords. You have the Eight of Cups. And you have the Six of Rods. Okay, so definitely communication about your feelings as opposed to, like, you need to, there are times to turn away, as I just said. There is times to turn away and walk away from the situation or the experience. However, these cards are indicating that there is a victorious outcome when you communicate about how you feel instead of turning away from the situation and not saying anything. Okay, so I'm feeling that whatever is weighing on you, that there is something really important that needs to be expressed from you, that you just need to share how you feel. And it is going to require a little vulnerability. Okay, and it is scary sometimes to share how we feel. But when we do, when we do share, as opposed to repressing, because we don't want to get sick, there is an unhealthiness about repressing our feelings and not expressing them. Okay, so, but I do see that whatever needs to be come out, and whatever needs to be expressed, in the long run, it is, with the Six of Rods, it is in your favor. Okay, but it is completely up to you. Okay, let's clarify the Hierophant. You have the Star, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Rods. So yes, that is, when I said there is, this could be very victorious, as in, once you share how you feel, we begin to rebuild. We begin to rebuild relationships. We're rebuilding the relationship with ourselves. We're rebuilding the relationships with others. And the outcome, with the Star, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Rods is, sometimes it isn't always going to work out. But in this instance, in this reading, whatever you are resisting, when it comes to standing up for yourself and sharing how you feel, with regards to a conflict of the heart, it is going to be very beneficial for you. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Cups. And I think people, I was just going to say, respect you, and then you get the Ace or the Empress card. Okay, and then you have the Queen of Swords, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, it is expressing how we feel is also, like I said, it's how we earn respect from other people. Okay, but if we continue to be a people pleaser and a doormat, we're not going to be respected. So if you have the courage to do so, these three cards, as I have just given to you, you will be earning the respect that you deserve. Okay, you're going to be respected from this person. Okay, so there's no need to be afraid of yourself, and there's no need to be afraid to share how you feel about whatever needs to be expressed. The Seven of Cups, you have the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a lot of, emotion involved. And obviously when there's something weighing on us, it comes from an emotional space. So the potential is there for the respect, and also for the person, whoever this person is that you need to share, or whatever. It may not be a person, it may just be something that you just need to share and get off your chest. But there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of good that is going to come from all of this, okay? Okay, the outcome for this reading, sure, it's going to be the same, because the last three sets of clarification are all about a really good outcome through the expression of how we feel, okay? And then the respect that we get in return that comes from that. So I'm not expecting anything less from these outcome cards. Okay, you have the Knight of Rods, you have Temperance, and you have the Page of Rods. So it's an opportunity of communication with patience, okay? All right. I'm not going to say anything more about that, because I think it's pretty clear, that the choice is up to you, that you have an opportunity. To do what's right by you, by expressing how you feel. Okay, this is the message from the angels for this overall reading, and it should tie everything in. And let's see what the Angel Oracle card has to say for the sign of Sagittarius. Okay. New beginnings. How good are you going to feel, and how this could potentially also bring, whatever you're trying to push away, whatever feelings you're trying to push away. This has a whole bunch of potential for a new way of communicating, a much more solid foundation. First and foremost for yourself, and then also for the person involved, or whatever the situation is involved, just by simply sharing how you feel, okay? There's a lot of power in that. There's a lot of power in our voice by just saying, this is how I feel, ... okay? And a relief. How much, you are going to, relieve whatever it is that is weighing on your heart. Okay, Sagittarius, if you are interested in a crystal or mineral, would like to leave a donation, would like a personal reading with me, the links are in the description below. And until we meet again, I will see you in the next reading, and peace.